Oh wow, hold on. Let me see. Let me get it together. Let me move y'all back some. Oh no, Lord Jesus. Okay, alright. Do I like this? Oh, okay. What's up YouTube? It is your boy Darriusofficiall. I am back with another YouTube video. I feel like everyone needs an outlet to avoid depression. You guys are my outlet. As you can see from the title below, this video is My Summer with Noah, episode 14. And yeah. I know y'all probably like, Darrius, what happened to your voice? Please don't mind me, y'all. A few days ago, I ended up going to this party. I got like super lit. I was like hyping the girls up, hyping the boys up. They was dancing. I'm over there like, hey, you know, and then before I knew it, I was trying to scream and I sounded like this. And I was like, what the fuck? I know a lot of y'all in the comments are gonna be like, you shouldn't be talking and blah 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 and all this and that, but bitch, I gotta give y'all some content. I have to push out these videos. You know what I mean? I gotta give you the real spiel. Hold on, wait. Y'all, I think this is like, I don't want it to be too bright, you know what I mean? But like, how do we feel about this? Anyway, I think this is pretty cool. Let's first off, before we get into the video, let me start off by saying this. It is 2023. Today's date is literally the 2nd. I don't know when y'all gonna see this video, probably like on the 3rd, but today's date is the 2nd. I just want to say thank you guys so much for, what the fuck am I thanking y'all for? I don't fuck with you, ho. No, I'm just playing. No, but seriously though, I just want to thank y'all so much for sticking through this journey with me, this YouTube journey, and just all the content that I put out on every platform with me for all these years. Like, y'all started this shit in like 2016 and we're in 2023 and y'all are still here with me, and I want to thank my new subscribers too and all of that. You know, I didn't forget about y'all, so I really appreciate y'all. Like, I love y'all so much, and I hope that y'all new year is everything that you expect it to be. I hope that you follow through with all the goals that you have set for yourself. Make sure that you create a vision board, and also too, if you didn't, even the goals that you set, make sure that you stick with that shit. 2022 is behind us. We done already did that shit. We failed, we succeeded, we excelled, we were depressed, we were sad, we were happy, we had memories, but it's over with now. Now we're on to a new chapter in our life, and I know that I don't want to get too preachy, because I know y'all don't want to be in here just preaching. Y'all want to know about this damn Noah shit. I literally am one of those people that hate when people be like, new year, new me. But y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I use a simple Monday for a fresh start. So bitch, if it's a new year, what the fuck you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use it as a fresh start. So bitch, use this new year to better yourself. Make more money than you did last year. Better your mental health. Something that you didn't do last year. Get into the gym. That's a topic. That's a topic that everybody be talking about. You don't ever want to get into the gym, but get your big ass in the gym. Go on, get your big ass in the gym. You ain't doing shit else. You sit on that damn ass. Go get your big ass in the gym. You look good, bitch, but you could look better. Yeah, And for you skinny fuckers too, go get your ass in the gym. Go get a 6-pack. Cause guess what? You could still be out of shape even though you 116 pounds went wet. Hell, look at me. I'm so out of shape. I'm so skinny, but I just be out of shape. Anyway. Let's get into the story. So, okay, so if y'all remember from the last video, basically, I had took Noah's passport and I hid it. I mean, and it ain't shit, but like just a fucking passport. But I ended up hiding his passport in between my mattresses, and yeah. So if you didn't see that episode, make sure to go catch up. So now let's pick up 2 days after that night that I had hid his passport. So I woke up the day after that day, and I had to run a few errands like for my mom or whatever. She ended up letting me use her car, and yeah, so I was just like running errands and stuff for her. And then like also I had to get some stuff for myself. So I ended up, you know, going to the mall, going shopping or whatever. Cool. Mind you, it's probably like 11 o'clock in the morning. But of course, me and Noah have still been talking, but it's just been a little awkward because I'm like, damn, I just stole this nigga passport. Like, eventually he's going to notice that his shit is gone. I just don't know when, and I'm low-key scared as fuck. So I'm just mentally prepared, right? But was I ready? Probably fucking not. Anyway, so I get to the mall and I went in H&M and I'm just shopping around or whatever. Yeah, when I get up to the register, I'm about to get ready and pay for my clothes, and there was actually this guy who followed me on Instagram, which I didn't know. Which is so crazy, y'all, because a lot of people at that time, I didn't know that a lot of people follow me on Instagram before I was actually even like an influencer and stuff. But I used to get posted like a lot on these curly hair pages. Remember when we were like younger and shit, like, you know, when Instagram had them days where they had them corny light-skinned ass boys and they had them corny ass pages, and they would post them and they'd be like curly hair such and such. Yeah, so I guess like he followed me from there, and I was like, which is a little strange because the nigga looked straight, y'all. Like he looked straight. I didn't ask for his, I didn't care. It ain't have shit to do with me, but he was just like, yeah, like I follow you on Instagram, bro. Like, you gotta follow me back. And I'm like, okay. I asked him, like, where did you get my, he was like, I saw you on like a curly hair page. And I was like, okay, which made sense though, because like the nigga had curly hair too. So I was like, all right, well, mind y'all, that pay attention to that though, because that'll make sense in the end. Okay, so after I leave them all, I go finish running the rest of my errands or whatever, cool, you know. So when I was done with all my errands, I remember I ended up going to Starbucks and I went in, and I was just kind of sitting there for a second, like I was just on my phone, I was drinking my coffee. I was really trying to get the most out of using my mom's car because I didn't have a car at the time, and I'm just like, bitch, I'm about to do everything I want to do. I'm not about to go home right now. I'm about to go, you know, I'm about to go do this. I'm about to go do me, you feel me? I was sitting at Starbucks. Why the nigga from the damn mall text me and was like, what's up, bro? And I'm like, what's up? He was like, I see you follow me back. I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, cool. I'm like, cool. Y'all, why this nigga say, he was like, wait, you know who Noah is? And I was like, y'all, I'm panicking. I'm literally fucking panicking. I'm like panicking. Like, I'm like panicking. Y'all fucking panicking. Like, I'm like, y'all, I didn't know what to expect. Like, why are you asking me, do I know who Noah is? Or how do you know who Noah is? Y'all fucking, and why do you know, like, why did you assume we know each other? You know we fucking? So, I'm like, Noah. I'm like, Noah who? He's like, Noah blah blah blah, and he's, you know, he says his last name, and I'm like, I was like, we go to school together. He was like, that's crazy, I see that y'all follow each other, that's my little cousin. Yeah, right. What's up, big cuz? It's so crazy, y'all, because when I tell y'all, like, imagine how I just described him. I say he had curly hair. The dude was like light skinned. Looking back on it now, like, especially even in that moment when I was at Starbucks, I don't know how I didn't realize that they really had like a lot of the same facial. Like, do y'all remember when I told y'all we went to Florida and we had remember I told y'all we went to that resort and Noah's aunt had brought his little cousin, the little cousin that had found out who he was, that we was kissing, her big brother. So now I'm just like, yo, this is a smart, like, one thing about Chicago, everybody gonna know everybody. So if you trying to kill somebody, you better hope that you don't tell not one fucking person that got workable ears. Because if they got working ears and they could go relay that message, oh, the whole, you the talk of the town. Cause it's like, it's, yo. So now I'm just like, oh, his cousin? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh. Cool. He's like, yeah. He's like, but alright, bro, you be smooth. He was like, appreciate the follow back. And I'm like, I was so upset because I hate when people know that I know people, and I hate when other people know people that know me. Because, like, why can't I just know somebody on my fucking own? Like, God. Oh. I called Noah. Like, I'm literally at Starbucks right now. Like, you know, I'm at Starbucks and I just called Noah. I'm like, hello? And he's like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, I was like, you got a cousin? And he's like, I have plenty of cousins. I'm like, you have a boy cousin? He's like, I have plenty of boy cousins. I'm like, okay, like, you know your little cousin, the one that we went to on the resort? He's like, yeah. I'm like, well, I just met her brother at the mall. He's like, for real? I'm like, yeah. He's like, how'd that happen? And I'm all like, I was in H&M and I was about to buy my clothes, and when I was buying my clothes, he was the cashier that rang me up. And he's like, oh yeah, he works at H&M. I'm like, well, yeah, I know that now. And he was like, wait, how did you know he was my cousin? And I was like, because he followed me on Instagram, and I didn't know. And he was like, wait, what? He followed you on Instagram? Why is he following you on Instagram? I don't really know. He said something about like a curly hair page, and you know, he said he followed me from there. Oh, wait, but you still didn't tell me, how does he know that, how do you know that we were cousins? Oh, because he DM'd me, and he DM'd you. Yeah, and he was all like, you know Noah? And I was like, yeah. Oh, why did you tell him yeah? Well, I didn't tell him the dynamics, of course. I just told him we went to school together. Oh, okay, all right. And then what? And he was just all like, yeah, that's my little cousin. I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, all right, well, have a nice day. And I was like, okay. Oh, small world. Yeah. So as I'm still on the phone with him, right, I'm just like, I said, I don't know if I'm thinking too much into it, Noah, but your little cousin saw us kiss. I don't know if I'm thinking too much into it. Your little cousin's friend saw us kiss. And like, I know she said she wouldn't tell anyone, but that's her best friend. So she tells your little cousin. Your little cousin is supposed to tell your older cousin. And your older cousin is gonna tell the news. And the news is gonna tell the world. And then boom, now we on the shade room and on YouTube talking about our coming out story. So let me know if I should panic or not. And he's like, nah, I'm not worried about it. I'm like, oh, now you're not fucking worried about it. But we're at that fucking resort, you were fucking worried about it. Now we're at, you don't want to fucking worry about it. Okay, all right, Noah, all right. So yeah, he ended up asking me, am I gonna see you today? And I was like, sure, like, you want Subuki? Fine. And he's like, yeah, you can come over. I was like, okay. I was like, well, you gotta come get me because I gotta drop off my mom's car. He's like, okay, well, be on your way because I'm about to be on my way. And I'm like, all right, fine. So, y'all, when I tell y'all this shit is so motherfucking crazy. Okay, so look, so I end up going back home and I end up dropping off my mom's car, and I just sat there for a minute. I gave her everything that I needed to give her from like the stores and all of that. Gave her keys, and then she ended up asking me, what am I about to do? Because she said I was still dressed, and I'm like, I'm about to go to Noah's house. She's like, okay. Y'all, so I went in my room, and you know, it was getting closer to the end of summer, so like, it wasn't as hot as it was outside for real anymore. So I was like wearing jackets and stuff like that now. I went in my room because Noah had texted me that he was outside, and I was like, okay. Went in my room and I grabbed his passport and I like put it in the inside of my pocket, because I was planning on like putting it back because I was like, this is crazy. So I went outside. I went outside to the car. I got in the car, gave him a hug. He gave me a hug, gave him a little kiss, all of that. And it's like, you look nice. I'm like, you look nice. So we end up going back to his house, and his mom is gone, of course. The bitch is always gone, y'all. Well, y'all, literally no joke, his mom had to be a whore. Like, I'm starting to think she was like, I think she was like a secret, I think she was like part of like a secret society or something. Cause like, why she always disappeared? Her ass was never home. She wouldn't know that he was gay if she even wanted to. Cause she never home. And then it was kind of pissing me off, cause it's like, bitch, you know, before I was really into it, like before I was really with Noah, like I always used to think like, you know, like I don't trust DL niggas, they sneaky, right? So that being said, like I know even at the time, like I was DL myself, but I just didn't trust other DL niggas cause I just know they're sneaky. So I'm getting so fucking mad at his mama inside of my head because, bitch, if I'm not here and you not here, who the fuck gonna watch him and make sure he don't sneak nobody through this motherfucking front door, through this back door, through this sliding revolving door, bitch? If I'm not here, who the fuck gonna do the job, bitch? Who the fuck on duty? Who the fuck on Noah duty? Oh, I hated that bitch. But then I was like, he's not on anything. He's just sweet as pie. He's sweet. He's just as cute as he can be. He couldn't do no wrong other than go to fucking Paris. But yeah, so anyway, we get to his house. His mom's gone, of course. We go into the kitchen, and I can't remember what we went in the kitchen for. I think he was like, I don't know, we was just sitting there. But I remember taking off my jacket and I sat it on a bar stool. And I had to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, I went to pee. Y'all, we was only there for like 10 fucking minutes, if that. Y'all, let me tell y'all what the fuck happened, because I'm so stupid. And I don't know why this shit keep happening to me in the kitchen. I went to the bathroom, I peed, I washed my hands, and I came back out, and I remember I was finna ask Noah a question. And before I could ask him, he turned around in the bar stool chair, and he was like, and I'm like, and he's like, and I'm like, and he's like, and I'm like, so he literally goes like, why was my passport in your jacket? And I was like, why'd you go through my jacket? If you know, you know. You gotta gaslight these niggas. And he's like, I didn't. It fell out of your pocket when you sat your jacket on the bar stool. And I was like, I don't know, nigga. He's like, Darrius, why is my passport in your pocket? And I was just like, y'all literally didn't, I couldn't say anything. And he's like, just tell me the truth. I was like, probably gonna like hide it from you so that you couldn't get to Paris. Dang. I was hiding it from you so you didn't have to go to Paris. And he was like, you were gonna hide my passport so I didn't go to Paris. And in my head, I'm thinking like, nigga, I really planned on doing worse shit than that. Like, I was finna really slash your mama tires. But I'm like, yeah. And he's like, are you fucking nuts? And I was like, no. He's like, do you know this trip is like for my mom's job? If I wasn't able to go, she wasn't leaving without me. You're gonna fuck up plan. And I was like, well, I know that, but like, y'all, literally, as I started talking, he just got up and like, he looked at me and he just walked past me and stormed off upstairs. And I was like, I knew this was gonna happen. So I picked up the phone and I started to text my best friend, and I'm like, I just got caught. And she was like, how? And I was like, bitch, because Noah don't give a fuck about me. He wanna go to Paris and he just don't care. And she like, he found out you got the passport. And I'm like, yes. And she was like, how? And I was like, my dumb ass dropped it. So now you know me. So I go up there and he got the door locked and closed. Like, it's so dramatic. But I understand because like I really did try to sabotage the trip. Like, that's nothing to play with. I'm surprised he didn't kick me out. Yeah, I was really doing some stupid ass shit. So I'm at the door like, Noah, can you please open up the door? And he's like literally ignoring me. And I'm like, Noah. And he's ignoring me. I literally was sitting at that door for like 15 minutes, like knocking, sitting by it, calling his name. He would not budge. This nigga literally cut music up while I was calling his name. So, maybe like another 10 minutes went past and I'm like, you know, I went downstairs trying to get a butter knife, but he didn't even have the thing for the butter knife to open it. So you know what I did? Y'all know when you put like a, when you put a card through the door to like open it? That's what I did. And it opened and he's just like sitting on his bed, on his phone, like with his feet crossed, nodding his head to the music. And I'm just in the door frame now, just looking at him like, and he's just literally ignoring me. Like, he's not even paying me no mind. And I'm just like, and then I walk over there to the side of the bed where he's at. I sit next to his legs and he like moves him over and like continues to be on his phone. And I was just like, I'm sorry. And when I said I'm sorry, he like cut the music up louder from his phone. And I'm just like, nigga. So I'm like, Noah. And he's like, still ignoring me. So I get up and I unplug the speaker. And he looks at me and he's like, and I'm just like, can you talk to me or something? And he's like, I don't have shit to say to you. And I was like, okay, aggressive, okay. I understand that you have no interest in saying anything to me, but let me speak. I'm sorry. He's like, no, you're not. I was like, I am. And he was like, you're not. Like, how you gonna tell me I'm not sorry? He was like, because you only are sorry because you got caught. He's like, you literally weren't sorry before you did it. And I was like, well, if you want to know the truth, I put the passport back in my pocket so I could return it. Cause I was just like, this is not right. And he's like, you still took it. I was just like, at that point, I didn't know what to say. So I'm just sitting there, right? He's still laying on his back with his legs crossed. Like, you know, stretched out like one on the top of the other. And he's just still on his phone. And I was just like, I didn't know what to say. So then he puts his phone down and he says, you know, you always find a way to do some crazy shit. And I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean? And he's like, that shit with my ex-girlfriend, the Snicker in the tank. He was like, you know, he was like, you accusing me of talking to other people or getting somebody else's number. And then he's like, and now this. And I was like, okay, I know it looks bad, but it's really not that bad. Like, I saw worse shit. And he's just like, look, listen. He was like, I don't want to leave just as much as you want me to stay. And I was like, I know, but like, he's like, no, but listen. I'm like, okay. And he's like, if it was up to me, I would stay here with you. He's like, I just refuse to let my mom go out the country without someone with her. I was like, yeah, I know. And he was like, it's not your place to try to make me stay. I know that you want to make me stay, and I want to stay as well, but it's not your place to. And I was just like, yeah, you're right. So now I'm just kind of sitting there with my head down, looking real poo-faced, and I'm just like, well, I'm sorry. And he was like, yeah, you said that already. Yo, I was like literally just sitting there just like, cause it got so awkward. Like, he was just looking at me and he wasn't saying nothing, but I wasn't saying nothing either. And I just like just had like the face of shame. So yeah, y'all, I don't know, it was like really crazy. And like, I just could see like the look on his face, like he just wasn't like fucking with it. And then he was just like, actually, I think you should go. And I was like, leaving is crazy. I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, I think you should go. I was like, I just got here. And he was like, and now I'm asking you to leave. And I was like, I don't have a car, Noah. He's like, I called you an Uber already. Well, you know what? Okay. So I get up and I walk downstairs and he wasn't too far behind me. And I went out the door and like he was inside of the door. So I was out the door and I just kind of turned around and I was like, well, I'll see you later. And y'all, he literally didn't say anything to me. He closed the door. Like, just close the door. And I was like, I don't even know how far this Uber is. So now I'm just at the end of the driveway just looking stupid, sitting there. Like, I'm literally at the end of the driveway just sitting there. It was like 10 minutes I was sitting out there. And Noah texted and was like, do you feel it? And I was like, feel what? And he was like, stupid yet? And I was like, and I literally didn't respond because I'm just like, he's being an asshole. But then he responded and said, bring your ass back in here. And I was like, so what I do? I brought my stupid ass back in the house. And when I went in the house, he's like sitting there like busting up laughing. Like, and I'm like, what's the joke? And he's like, I wasn't kicking you out. And I'm like, he wasn't? And he's like, no. He's like, there was no Uber coming. And he was like, but I had to get my lick back because why are you doing crazy shit? I have to do crazy shit. I said, so you gonna kick me out and send me to the end of your driveway waiting for an Uber that wasn't actually coming? And I've been outside for like damn near 10-15 minutes. And he's like, yeah. You feel stupid yet? And I was like, yeah, I do, nigga. I feel real fucking stupid. I feel dumb. And then he walked up to me and he gave me a kiss on the face. Like, he grabbed my face and gave me a kiss. Like, and I was just like, yo, we was so corny and dramatic back then. It was so crazy. But that was my bookie. That was my fucking bookie. Yeah, we went back upstairs and we literally continued our night and we cuddled and chilled. Just was one with each other. Like, I don't know, it's amazing. Then, y'all, we ended up staying up to like maybe like 3 a.m. Staying up watching movies and stuff. And, yeah, we're just sitting there just like laid up watching movies. And then I remember asking him as I'm like, cause I'm laying on his chest, right? And I'm just like, do you think your mom is gonna be there longer than 2 months? And he's just like, I don't know. And I'm like, when do you think we'll be seeing each other again is a better question. And he was like, I don't know. He was like, but I'm gonna make it work. And I was like, well, anyway, I'm gonna stop there. We literally have 2 episodes left, y'all. The next episode is a really sad episode. Well, no. That's the last episode. The last episode is a really sad episode. The next episode is like our last date that we went on. And yeah. It was so crazy. Cause I'm thinking about it like this shit was really crazy. I really like this fucking boy and he just left me for dead. Like, I can't believe him. I would never do him like that. But anyway, yeah. So that's it for this episode of My Summer with Noah. Like I said, there's 2 more episodes left, so we are really getting close to the end. I hope that y'all are enjoying the series. Yeah, so let's talk about it a little bit. So, I know that y'all are still wondering what's going on with my eye, and as you can see, it's actually getting like really clear now, but you can see it's still a little red right there. So I'm still gonna do a story time on what happened. So, yeah, so y'all just stay tuned for that and be prepared. That should probably be the next episode. Also too, just to give y'all a heads up, a few of the episodes that will be coming up, or the few of the few videos that would be coming up is like, you know, this story time about my eye, what happened, because I was really attacked. And what else? Oh, my goals for 2023, you guys are gonna get a vlog, and then yeah, that's what I have planned out right now, like on the board. So those are in works. But anyway, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Click that bell on the side so that you can be notified. Make sure that you tell a friend or 2 because it is good for you. I love y'all so much and thank y'all for watching. I will see y'all in my next YouTube video. Bye.